Alright, I'm making this video in defense of President Danfus and Texas State University because this has just gone insane. So I'm sure everybody's seen this clown mock the assassination of Charlie Kirk at Texas State University, and he got expelled. And people have donated to his GoFundMe $31,000. So I'll just read you guys his full statement. So he said, recently I faced a situation where I had to choose between immediate expulsion or withdrawing from the university, blah, blah, blah. He said, the only public narrative out there is that I am an out-of-control, disrespectful young black man. In reality, I am a passionate student who made a mistake in the heat of the moment after being repeatedly disrespected, spit on, called racial slurs, and witnessing women being cursed at and pushed around. I spoke up, and while I recognize my actions weren't perfect, I did not harm anyone. The video shows no evidence what the former student alleges. And let me just cut in. The reason why the video doesn't show any of what he's saying, I live streamed this and I have 3 hours worth of footage, is because none of that happened. This guy's an absolute clown. This fundraiser will help me cover the cost of pursuing my education elsewhere or taking the necessary steps to return to Texas State. I still believe in my education and my future, and I would love to be welcomed back on campus one day. So I'm sure the common person would be like, wow, that was like well spoken. Like he really regrets that, and like he's not some bad. Anyone who was at the event knows that is not what happened. So if you guys think that this dude was just some guy that was just having conversations and then out of nowhere someone spit on him, called him the N-word, and was being disrespectful to women, you guys can be the judge of that, because I talked to this dude before he mocked the assassination, so you guys be the judge. So yeah, you guys tell me if this is the non-disrespectful, well-spoken, non-confrontational guy that was just trying to stand up for some chicks. You guys let me know.
Where was y'all at? Where was y'all at when the cracker shot that school up? Cracker got an AR, now he's shooting schools up. Where was y'all at? Let's talk about it. Kirk died a week ago. It was Monday.
That's already one of them.
The only people I saw post
Because of his skin color. How you ain't putting no deodorant on? You ain't even put a God Martin is like employing people just because they're fucking white. Niggas not trash. He's skin fried. Let me tell you the truth. Go ahead. Why does HBCUs have to be targeted with a white-on-white crime?
If anyone does that, they are evil for that. Not all white people are bad.
Y'all niggas just bored as hell and didn't want to go to class today. Come on, that's
Hey, everybody's entitled to have their own opinion. No, I'm not hating on nobody.
Oh my God. Everybody has not because of my name is Charlie Kirk.
Oh, buddy.
Fuck that nigga.
You're gonna get expelled, dude.
Yeah, sucks when you got cameras pointing everywhere and you can't lie about stuff like that, buddy. But this was after our Turning Point event today.
Soon after the Turning Point event started, another gathering began across campus. This one saying Abbott's social media post and Danfus's decision has led to a hostile environment for black students.
So yeah, this was after our Turning Point event. Do you know how much of an absolute doorknob you have to be to think this is about race? I'm rooting for everybody black. It's not a race thing, bro. The dude mocked an assassination. You could be white, black, purple, bro. It doesn't matter. So the fact that people are making this about race just shows how racist people are. So you saw that the dude was totally anti-white. He was just blatantly racist. He's not a good guy like people are trying to portray him to be. He's raised $31,000 in the name of that, trying to return to Texas State. So President Danfus did the right thing. That was justice, and that was an example being made of him because he did something extremely evil. So yeah, the dude that said we were sucking Charlie Kirk's dick for putting on an event, said we were bored and had nothing better to do, mocked an assassination, and called white people crackers. Yeah, this is the totally respectful, well-spoken, non-confrontational guy that's being treated as a victim, and they're trying to make it a race thing. It's absolute clownery, bro. But you know what? I'm not surprised. This is college indoctrination 101. White man bad, black man victim. It's not true. Like, it's not a race thing. So I don't know why people keep pushing this. It's all part of the narrative because that's what they're taught in school, I guess, and just believe on the news what CNN or MSNBC says. So no, that dork should not come back to Texas State, and anybody that does anything like that should be expelled because you can't just do that and expect no consequences. Just like a professor can't have a relationship with a 20-year-old student, even though an older guy is legally allowed to have a relationship with a student. But universities have laws, regulations, and things to follow. So if you think you can mock an assassination at a memorial event that we held and not get backlash for it, you're an absolute clown and you don't belong on our campus. So stay out, you're not coming back, and stop lying to the press and stop lying to the news saying you're this guy trying to stand up for women when you spit on our event, you were cussing out people, you were being racist towards white people, and now you're trying to lie and get money and try to come back? Hell no. Thank you guys for watching if you watched all of it, and I'm gonna try to just keep up with this, but it's just evil, bro. It's all evil. Also, this chick should still 100% get expelled for what she did. But hey, I got on the news, so that's cool. So when all this happened, the very next day I joined Turning Point at my university here in Texas State, and we went to an event, had one on Monday. We were there for like 8 hours talking to people, debating with people.
At one of those events, a cell phone video captured a black student seemingly mocking Kirk's death. Shortly after Abbott's call for expulsion, University President Kelly Danfus said that the person was, quote, no longer a student.
I think it was justice, and I think that a lot of people should just be standing up for the right thing, not just being hateful about stuff. Also, shout out to Chloe Cole for speaking at our event. She was absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, Chloe.
All these double standards, man, I'm tired of the noise. Freedom's an illusion if they censor your voice. Call a dad a deadbeat for neglecting his boys, but a mom kills a baby and you call it pro-choice. You act like you're so much better than us. Yeah, we know that. Who told you that you